I'm challenging myself to spend an entire weekend doing nothing but quality activities with my child. Let's see how it goes. Spending quality time with your child is one of the most important investments you can make in their development and your relationship. It's the foundation upon which trust, communication, and lifelong memories are built. As parents, we're all guilty of getting caught up in our busy schedules and distractions that seem to constantly compete for our attention. Between work, household chores, and social media, it's easy to let quality time with our children take a back seat. We might tell ourselves that we're spending time with them, but are we really present in those moments? Are we putting away our phones, turning off the TV, and engaging with them on a meaningful level? Probably not as often as we should be. Our schedules are often packed, and even when we're physically present, our minds can be elsewhere. It's hard to disconnect from the constant stream of notifications and distractions that demand our attention. And let's be honest, it's exhausting trying to juggle it all. I think we've all been there, feeling guilty for not spending enough time with our kids, for missing out on precious moments because we were too caught up in our own stuff. We beat ourselves up over it, promising to do better next time, but somehow we fall back into the same patterns. The truth is, our children need us to be present, to be engaged, and to be involved in their lives. They need us to show them that they matter, that they're worthy of our time and attention. It's not easy, I know. But it's crucial that we make a conscious effort to prioritize quality time with our children. And I think that's where the problem lies. We often view quality time as something we have to carve out, something that requires a lot of planning and effort. But what if I told you that it can be as simple as having dinner together, playing a game, or just having a conversation about their day? When we make quality time a priority, we start to notice a shift in our relationships with our children. We start to see them open up to us, we start to see them thrive, and we start to feel more connected to them. And that's when the magic happens. That's when we realize that all the hard work, all the sacrifices, are worth it. I want to share a story with you that always gets me emotional. I know a single mom who was struggling to make ends meet, working multiple jobs just to provide for her kids. But despite her busy schedule, she made it a point to have dinner with her kids every single night. They'd sit down together, share stories about their day, and just connect. And you know what? Those kids grew up to be confident, compassionate, and kind individuals who still prioritize their relationship with their mom to this day. It just goes to show that quality time doesn't have to be grand or extravagant. It can be as simple as sharing a meal together. I've seen it time and time again. When we prioritize quality time with our children, we start to see a positive impact on their well-being and happiness. They start to feel seen, heard, and valued, and that's when the real growth happens. And as parents, we start to feel more fulfilled, more connected, and more confident in our role as caregivers. So what's the takeaway? Quality time with our children is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's not something we should try to fit into our schedules. It's something we should prioritize above all else. When we do, we'll start to see a lasting impact on our relationships and our children's lives. If you're like me and you're committed to making quality time a priority, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Share your own experiences, tips, and tricks for making quality time happen. And if you're looking for more parenting tips and advice, be sure to check out our next video where we'll be discussing